to the grand opening. Walking with Giants is now available to the public. This production is the culmination of years of effort and work finally being documented and presented to you for your repeated enjoyment. The concepts are a brainchild of our staff of highly intelligent and studious gentlemen who program our music with the intention of spreading peace, wisdom, tolerance, understanding, and knowledge to those who are receptive and open. This is an ongoing effort of ours to choreograph the wavelengths of the listeners with vibration from higher realms of consciousness. What we offer you is a comprehensive viewpoint of thorough concentration and love abundance. Enjoy the results of our constant dream weaving.
All great intentions are always misinterpreted. So leaving the norm and leaving behind all that asks for a better me should be easier than accepting the loathing of myself. Organizing my life seems to be the solution, so that every mind spent never plays with the subjects or dances on the meanings. They cut across the reality and slash like half-blended swords. I miss you, old me. Someday will you return to give me back the creation that was pouring out of my hands, seeping out of my mind, and existing deep within the soles of my feet. Now I face the danger of seeing the ugliness, which is the truth, only because I have forgotten how to return to my blanket, my toys, and playing the call for only the free minds that not a person sees now. I would be alone there, where I felt comfortable to go away with only the loneliness and search for more than just the surface of my physical stories. We all wish to go back there. I can look, but I say goodbye as if I was standing over it, watching it go down, as I saluted it one last time. I will leave it there, and search only when no one is looking, when I pass and no one passes with, never sharing the warmth of complete darkness within myself. It's not the end. I'll just pick up after myself and tidy my business so the appearance of a clean mind can rest easier on the towering criticism.
It's a bit of a challenge, but I'm made for it and I'm up for it, and I'm being hella fruitful. You know what I mean? I'm multiplying. You dig? So whatever's in my DNA is going forward. Man, starting from the top, the oldest, Felicia, should be 10 years old in December. Second is Kana. The third is Savannah. Fourth child, his name is Atreyu. Fifth child, her name is Alea Marie. Sixth child, his name is Anakin. Seventh child, her name is Avian. Every man has a point or a something inside them where they want to be able to say, I have accomplished. Like you with this film, you with your many CDs and music, and me with my endeavors. We take a break from the 9-to-5 world or the regular world. A man likes to sit back and say, I did that. I did something. I did that. You know what I'm saying?
Or at least like I tried.
I tried, or I made an attempt at it.
Yeah.
And if you don't do that as a man, I'm telling you, man, a lot of men, they may have a lot of things to show for, like they're going to 9-to-5 and saving their money and stuff, but they can't say that they actually went out and did something that they wanted to do. Like, for example, your father, Pete, Mr. Early, is able to count checks off of books that come from his fingertips. Not a lot of men get that opportunity. White, black, Hispanic, whatever. You know what I mean? Not every man can say, I just deposited a check from my publishing company for something that comes from my fingertips. So I think that, you know, as a man, everybody should at least aspire to do something, you know? And if your aspirations are, you know, just a 9-to-5, then maybe you're just that competent, man. But from what I've seen, people want some sort of acknowledgement or accomplishment for what they can do now outside of, you know, what school has taught them, or the traditional means of accomplishment. You know what I mean? Everybody has something that they can do. My father said to me, he said, you know, he said to me, he made this statement, I think he was making a statement in reference to my mother. He said, gee, I didn't have a chance to go out there and chase my dreams. I had to sit back and take care of y'all. And I'm like, well, the physical aspect of taking care of us was done by my mother. Financially, it may have been done by you, but I have 7 children and able to go to a 9-to-5 and am able to, you know, chase the little bit of talent that I've got. So I don't really deal well with excuses, but never sell yourself short of your dreams. If there's something that you want to accomplish, at least attempt it, to know that that's not your lane. Because 8 times out of 10, when you attempt it, it probably will be successful. Period. I'm fortunate to have grown up here, but just as nice as it is to live out here, it's just that expensive. You know what I'm saying? 1-bedroom apartment is $1,500. That's a lot of money. 30 days in a hotel is $2,500. You dig? I talked to somebody down in North Carolina. They got a single family home for $595 a month. Saying I'm a promo addict. I do me. I've been doing me on the outskirts. Outcast force his way in the door, kick the door down. You know what I'm saying? Revolution. You can get the album Adonai. Google that. You can get my mixtape. You know what I mean? Hell, you can even babysit one of my children if you like.
What are you making the movie about?
It's just, everyone has this idea in their head that you have to have it about something. So it's just more like documentation of life and conversations I have with people and imagery that I take every day when I go places. And I remember we were talking earlier, like a couple months ago, about like writer's block. And I'm at this stage right now where it's just like, you know, I'm too old to be getting writer's block because I'm getting up there, and I feel like every day is an opportunity to go out there and grab what's out there. So it may not be the prettiest image or the most profound statement or the most artistic whatever, but I'm going to capture it, I'm going to process it, I'm going to put it out there and make it part of the film, and it's just going to be like a mutating form of visuals with music and people speaking over it. And of course, you edit out the parts that you don't think are any good. But, you know, and collaborating with people and talking to people and having conversations and documenting them. So that's basically what it's about.
That you're continually taking it places. You don't ever stop making art, ever. That's why, like, you've gone through mad shit. You've gone through a lot of things that motherfuckers don't even know you existed. But but you never stop making art. Like, you know, even when you come out your whatever, like if you're in the middle of mental land, and then once you finally settle down and get a little brain in you, and the first thing you do is, I want to create. I would say that's what we're here for. I'd say that's one of the things we're here for. Is to document experience. The main thing we're here for is to experience. And then there are those of us that are here to document that experience. And it's created a whole bunch of new horizons. And for those of us that are already there, it's just another tool. I call it angel duty whenever, like I call what I do angel duty. Like when I'm talking to somebody, blah, blah, it could be a complete stranger, and then I see a window or a crack, and I'm like, ooh, that needs to be jumped into. And I leap into the fucking crack, and I get a feeling exist about some crazy shit about it in their life, or some way they're feeling it. That's angel duty. You know what I mean? Because any time that we make ourselves vessels for what's coming through, to aid somebody else in getting out, to aid somebody else in aiding themselves and getting out of whatever pit they done found themselves in. That's angel duty. You know what I mean? We're vessels for the divine in that moment. You know what I mean? And like, whatever you want to think of it as, or call it as, whatever. I just call it angel duty because it's like, this is what you're consciously, purposefully doing. It's not like an accident. You're like, oh shit, okay, well, here we go. You know what I mean?
I have half-hearted attempts I pursue. There are moments where I experience something so profound, so engulfing, and so liberating that I know it's not feasible to forever capture or cherish it in any manner beyond my fond memories. This does not thwart me from trying to recreate the same feeling in my half-hearted attempts. There is an inherent magic that cannot be understood in predictable dynamics. By trying to recreate the magic that is impossible to anticipate or measure, I set myself up for frustrating failure. My work becomes redundant. I must be willing to allow a fair amount of experimentation into my agenda to ensure that my wavelengths keep from becoming stagnant and remain fresh. This means I must take considerable risks to ensure I do not become so comfortable in my routine that I allow it to relax or keep from reinventing and changing itself. When I do manage to conjure up the indescribable feeling of achievement I aim for, I must not relish in it for too long. I must constantly work on developing the next procedure. The day the work stops is the day I perish. Until then, I must constantly refine and re-examine my general and artistic output. It is my life's work.
So tell the audience about our bet.
Okay, well, it started off because you think that alcohol is the pillars of civilization, which it is. If you if you think about it, people started farming. So when they started farming, they settled down. They had to stay in one place, and they were basically farming so they could make alcohol. So that's the basis of our bet, I guess, is that you only drink things that are really important, like alcohol and water. So if you try to mix things into that, that's against the bet. So if you try to have like a mixed drink, or milk, or juice, or any of those things, it's against the bet. Although there are some loopholes in our bet, which is soup or cereal, because you have to eat those with a spoon. So technically, you could eat like a milkshake if you ate the whole entire thing with a spoon, but you couldn't drink it because drinking it is unevolved.
Hello, this is Kevin speaking. How might I direct your call?
Yo, what's up, Kevin? It's Kevin.
Oh, hey, what up, man? How you doing today, man? What's good with you?
Nah, I was just trying to keep up with you, man. I think I can work a whole lot, though.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't really in charge of the schedule. I got this new manager tripping, but, I just gotta get this money right now, man.
Yeah, man, work got me feeling like a slave, man.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, man, they got me in the back all the time. Sorting boxes and shit.
Oh, hey, man, my manager's coming right now. Let me get back to work, man. I'll holler at you later. All right.
Everybody's crazy in this mad world. Everybody's crazy. Everybody's loco. Everybody's crazy in this mad world. Everybody's crazy. Everybody's loco. Everybody's crazy in this mad world. Everybody's crazy. Everybody's loco. Everybody's crazy in this mad world. Everybody's crazy. Everybody's loco. Everybody's crazy in this mad world. Everybody's crazy. Everybody's loco. Everybody's crazy in this mad world. Everybody's crazy. Everybody's loco. Everybody's crazy in this mad world. Everybody's crazy. Everybody's loco. Everybody's crazy in this mad world. Everybody's crazy. Everybody's loco.
I'm trying to like figure out how to treat each moment in this space to every loss left behind. Who's slipping now? With hope we'll reach that point. The lost would see that joke. And now what, with empty hands, is there to see? I didn't jump. I tried to roll into the oblivion. Could it then catch up with me? Who is not what is now? What is in the black, seeping still if it is to be vapor? Your trail here and nothing to fight, but fight still. Because this machine is fighting me so. I am going to face the truth of fact. I am sitting in a basement under one light, and I am constantly asking. The question will always go unanswered. Every person must know that the answer is always nothing. Is it possible for me to stop asking? I say it is. I do not feel the urge to sit and meditate. If I was given the choice to think and stare into space with my mind's eye and see the calm which is the void, I would honestly say to myself that there is no void. The same way I convince myself that my mind will not settle. The only calm my mind understands lies within the sleep that has no dreams. What type at all? The self will not go beyond the body, even if I convince my body to trick the mind. Where are my choices of outcome when there is destiny holding my mind back? I don't agree with any of the choices. My ego is the only ego protected. I cannot sacrifice it in order to save myself. My ego is myself. So to the facts. There is no reason to leave behind legacy or heirs. If I cannot place the importance of my own messages, then the shadows will not exist to me, and they will not exist at all. I leave behind this for me, to be truly selfish and understand that the negative only exists for those that will eventually not exist to me. The truth is, I don't understand any of this until I read over and will the subject of my own mind to make sense to myself.
Cool. To me, music is the lifeblood of my soul. It enters and intoxicates a dreamy and persuasive influence on my being, and the best of songs I use to interrupt the tedious burdens by replaying the respective lyrics in my mind during those times. At the workplace, a catalog of non-offensive, soft background music is played. It is a consensus from the programmers of licensing agreements who decide what songs will be repeated in the finite catalog. The songs become repetitive after days of working, but after the routine of labor has ground burden into my flow, I forget to notice how subliminal they become. Very few of the songs are to my liking, but I have learned to tolerate them. Occasionally, a song I enjoy will bellow from the non-invasive sound system and I will hum along. I guess the situation with the music selection at work is similar to the river of influence I navigate in my daily life. Seldom do I find or encounter people, circumstances, or activities that I enjoy with the full spectrum of my soul. Often I simply tolerate them. Sometimes, when bliss and fortune find their way, I am awash with satisfaction and I hum along, but often I am contained in the prison of the limited choice selections others choose to recognize in their life palettes and the little variance in tempo. There once was a little child. Strange how people associate childhood with innocence. However, this child used that assumption to his advantage. He enjoyed crying wolf and was often seen at the scene of the crime. However, no one suspected him as a culprit due to his childhood disguise. There was a beautiful porcelain statue of Hercules in the center of the town. It showed Hercules in all of his naked splendor, and it was obvious the sculptor spent hours of repressed homosexual energy making each muscle defined and coordinated. On the morning of the full moon, the old man walked up to pay his monthly tribute to the statue and was horrified to see only the remnants of destroyed porcelain shards surrounding the place where the great statue once stood. He saw a little boy standing at the edge of the statue holding a sledgehammer with dust covering his fragile face. "Why, little boy? What did you do that for?" the old man asked. "I wanted to destroy something beautiful," he replied. I am a champion. Every day I rise from my death rehearsal, and I pivot my position against the darkness and the injustice of the world. I do not judge, condemn, or crucify others. I expect everything and nothing from them, but I am not disappointed or proud of the outcome. I am a champion. I do not subscribe to the lies and the hype that the doers of evil propagate. I am not concerned with being the cleanest, the wealthiest, the handsomest, or the smartest. I do not let others force their standards of living onto my flow. I do not succumb to the traps they set. I am a champion. I am not a great salesperson. I have trouble being convincing. My confidence lies elsewhere. I am not good at closing deals and persuading individuals to sway their favor towards my vantage point. I can be very complacent. In a capitalist environment, the fact that I am not a good salesperson leaves me marginalized. It's a dog-eat-dog world. Last night I dreamt of a vision of a horse eating a dead horse. I cannot convey my thoughts in a manner by which I can influence people to reward me with money. I do not know how to take advantage of the circumstances allowed in order to net a large profit. That is the difference that separates me from millionaires.
They got it twisted, man, because I remember reading interviews with G-Rap and Polo back when Live and Let Die was going ready to come out. And they were like, as far as we're concerned, radio only plays bullshit. We're going to make the foulest album we can make, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's exactly what they made. Fight on that foul album, you know? And they were like, fuck radio, fuck record sales, you know what I'm saying?
That's how I feel.
And then they try to twist it around today. It's like these dudes were like struggling to become mainstream artists. Like, come on, dog. The first single was Ill Street Blues.
Yeah.
The second single was On the Run.
You should be ashamed of yourself if you have ever had doubt or sacrificed your vision due to insecurity. Insecurity is a trick of the devil. We are living in between the realm of the darkness and the light, and battles are constantly being fought. In this temporal universe, the only thing that will survive is your soul. The demons of the dark side will shroud your vision and make you thirst for hungers of the temporary and the unattainable. Every time a blessing is received, you have completed a battle against your own impending death. An eternal bath of radiance and goodwill awaits to smother you in the afterworld, but you must first conquer the lies and the hype of the deceived and the unrighteous. They will hold you in bondage and trick you into being ashamed of the beautiful peacock wings you keep secret. You will be reinforcing the substandard level of mediocrity you conform to every time you refuse to let your light shine, or if you don't believe in yourself. You must rise daily and fight the lies. Listen to the eternal truth. Society will have you place your daily emphasis on things that are outside of you, but that is nonsense. They will make you grovel and beg for a car, a house, clothing, job promotions, and favorable social status. None of these things are eternal. Your soul is everlasting. It should be your priority. You should be ashamed of yourself.
It's one of those, like, it's definitely a love-hate relationship, being hip-hop, because it's like, it's box. It's like they're trying to put you in a box, but at the same time, they're trying to tell you there are no rules. So it's like, which is it? You know what I'm saying? It's like, we're making it up as we go. But wait a minute, there's no rules. Like, I mean, you know, there's no rules, but then all of a sudden there are rules. So it's kind of like, this is tricky, man. Like the challenge is really like, after you're giving these instructions, executing it in a way that like is still unique or whatever to whatever your vision is, and then at the same time it's somehow different from what everybody else who's trying to attempt at this exact same idea. You know, like that itself is a challenge. You know, it's just,
like how much they're like.
Huh!